Hey guys, welcome back to Modeling Manhood. I'm reenacting one of the best hiding spots in our house ever. So we had a wall that we had taken down to open up some rooms to make a larger kitchen in the house, and the beams were studded out rough 4x4s, and there was lath on them, so there was like a 6-inch section of wall between both lath, the plaster, and there was a door on each side that opened up into two separate rooms. And so there was like this little spot, and my wife hid between the two closed doors when all there was studs hanging up. And we looked all over the house for her, and it was the best hiding spot ever. And you know what? No matter where we are, the Bible in Psalms 139 says, there's nowhere we can hide from God's presence. But it also says later in the New Testament in Matthew 6:6, we're going to turn there real quick. Matthew 6:6. And it's talking about praying right before the Lord's Prayer. 6:6 says, "But when you pray, go into your room and shut the door." Some versions will say, "Go into your closet and pray. And pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees you in secret will reward you." And it says, don't go out into the streets or go out and publicize, "Oh, I'm praying, I'm praying." Even Daniel, in the book of Daniel, when the so-called friends of the king tried setting Daniel up to pray, he went back to his house and prayed 3 times a day. And we just need to be praying all the time, but we don't need to be saying, "Hey, look at me," and be all pious about it. "Look at me praying." We should have a spot where we can go and spend a good quality time with the Lord and have our only focus be on Him. Meaning maybe just our Bible, our phone shut off, the radio shut off, the television shut off, away from the kids, away from your spouse, and just be praying and spending time with Him and getting to know Him, because He wants to get to know us. And the only way we can do that sometimes requires going into a closet and hiding, just like my wife did when we were playing hide and seek years ago with all our nieces and nephews at that time, which are all like grown up and getting married now and all kinds of crazy. But just think about that. Where do you go? Share that with somebody else. Maybe start a routine with your spouse or a good friend, and just get together and spend some time praying together. We can't pray enough, and we need to be spending more times on our knees and more time listening to God. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope that challenged you, and maybe think about where you're praying or where you're spending time praying. But dedicate a spot. In the movie War Room, there was a prayer closet that was just really cool, and to see all those names written all over it. Maybe keep a prayer journal. I don't know what works for you, but figure it out before your time's cut short. Thank you guys for joining us, and as always, remember to mirror your maker and journey with Jesus.